Good morning. My name is Jennifer, and I am obsessed with planners. And if you're watching a video on planners, then you might be as well. This is my first ever YouTube video, so I'm incredibly nervous about it and feel a little self-conscious, to be quite honest, talking to myself into a camera. Part of my motivation behind filming my first video and possibly starting a YouTube channel is that I'm a statistician by day. That's what I do for my day job. And I get very nervous talking in front of clients or even internally to my coworkers. And I think that I lack confidence in talking with other people and being loud and projecting my voice. So part of my goal behind this video is being more confident with speaking and becoming clearer with how I'm speaking and engaging with people. So bear with me. Hopefully you'll enjoy this video as much as I enjoy planners and talking about them. Partially another reason why I thought I would start a channel is because I'm fairly certain everyone in my real life is tired of me talking about planners. My family has to listen to me talk about which planner I want to use and what I love about them. I doubt they're really sick of me, but I figure this is a safe place to put it on YouTube, and people who enjoy planners and love hearing about them might engage with me here. So this year, at this point, I am using a Sterling Ink pocket planner, full size, full year, and it is in horizontal, which I believe is the only option for the pocket size. And I'm loving it this year so far. I'm historically terrible about making a decision on what planner I want to use and sticking with it for the whole year. At some point, perhaps I'll film a video on what planners I've used in the past and how I jump back and forth and have indecision, because it's not that a planner doesn't work for me, it's that I just love all the planners and I want to be able to use all of them. So this year I'm 3 weeks into the year and going strong with a pocket planner. The only thing that I've struggled a little bit with is using this full-size pocket planner or using the thinner notebook and just creating my own. But the last week or so I've stuck with this full year and I'm enjoying it. So I thought I would just give a little overview of how I'm using this planner and see what everyone thinks of that. So I'm sure if you're watching this video, you've likely watched Sterling Ink videos from other people and you know the layout, but her font I just absolutely adore. It's gorgeous. You have the overview of the whole calendar year, a blank page. I'm terrible at filling in blank pages. I get too nervous. So maybe if I start this channel, I will be able to commit to putting more things on the pages. I have no idea what to do on this page, so it's blank. And goals, I'm not a goal setter. I perhaps should be, but I've never set goals. I don't really know how, and I'm at this point in my life not interested, so I haven't figured out how to fill in this goal setting page. For this daily tracker, I've just recently started posting more on Instagram, and so for now I just have it penciled in, but I thought I would pencil in how many subscribers I have at the end of the day on Instagram. So we'll see if I stick with that. I kind of like it so far, although I'm concerned it could be a little addicting to be tracking how many followers you have on Instagram. So we'll see. But I just penciled it in for now so I can erase it if I don't love it. On the quarterly tracking page, I did this a bit last year and I liked it. I want to just write out each month how many books I've read. My goal is 30 this year. We'll see if I can actually read 30 books. My goal was 25 books in 2024. And just with a busy schedule with 3 kids, it's hard to always find time to read. But I actually started listening to some more audiobooks last year since I'm in the car driving all the time. So I track, I put a little A if it's an audiobook, and then I think last year I put a B or a K if it was a book or on my Kindle. So hopefully I'll get some more books tracked there soon. So part of what I do in my planner is I keep a journal as well in the blank pages. So I use 2 pages per day for my journaling, which obviously if her book has 368 blank pages in the back, I will obviously go through more than 1 book a year. So my current plan is to use 3 of these pocket-sized planners in 1 year, which to some might seem ridiculous or wasteful pages, but I'm trying to make use of all the pages. And I will explain to you how I make use of the weeklies and not waste them. So if I use 3 books for 1 year, then I would have 3 sets of weeks that I could use each week because I'm using 3 books in 1 year. So one of the weeks, I just write our actual calendar and what we have going on. I have 3 kids, so I divide the week into 3 columns, one column for each kid, and write their activities. I'm still trying to decide on color coding if I want to color code. This page I used the Unijetstream ballpoint pen, and I love the ballpoint because it makes the pages crinkly. But then I also have the Uniball Signo multi-pen with the gels. I also like that. It says it's archival ink, so I'm a little hung up on which ink to use and which color coding to use. So those are my current weeks so far this year. And then then for one of my other 3 weeks, I will go through and I will redate these. I haven't done that yet because I'm trying to decide if I will redate them with pen or if I'll redate them using stickers. But it's for my Bible tracking, how much I'm reading. I'm following a Bible plan that takes you through the Old Testament once and the New Testament twice in 1 year. And I've done that the last couple years. So this day I obviously read a lot, but that's because last week I was sick and didn't get as much reading done, so I had some catching up. So I track in this first little section. I haven't drawn in lines yet, but that's my goal in the next couple of days. But I will track what I read in that first little section, and then in this section I plan to write gratitude, and then over here on this page just write prayers for the week, who I want to pray for, or additional gratitude, thankfulness, prayers. And then I haven't finalized what I will do with my 3rd week, but I would come back here to the 3rd section and I will redate the weeklies again to represent the same week that I'm currently on. And I'm thinking I will do a finance tracker. I haven't committed yet. I use YNAB, You Need a Budget, and so I don't want to be redundant or waste time, but I also think writing down what expenses we have might curb any spending that I do. We'll see. And then you come back here to the blank pages, and you can see I left a couple pages. I haven't drawn in my monthly title page yet, but I want to get better at doodling and drawing more, and so I have a blank page here to writing January or make it pretty somehow. And then I start with 2 pages per day. I use a header, and then I write what activities we have going on that day. And obviously holiday, we didn't have as many activities, so I just journal. This is blank here because, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I was deciding between using the half-year book notebook and the full-year notebook, and so I had written these couple days in the half-year notebook. I need to go back and copy them into this planner here so that I have it all in one book. So you can see here as we get activities, then I write them in the same color coding system that I use. Still trying to decide what pen to use and what color schema, but I write in the daily activities, and then I still need to go back and highlight the headers. But the other thing I was trying to do was pick one highlighter for the month of January and use that color consistently throughout January, so you can see my weekly pages, I've used that same blue highlighter. And then in February, I will stress over what color to pick for February to start using. So that's how I'm using the blank pages. And then I also in the back use like write out to-do list starting from the back pages. And I'm torn between writing to-do lists on the daily pages or in the back here. I will probably go back and forth throughout the year. And then I also just sign some additional journaling. I have little signifiers on what I write about. So this triangle is just me rambling about journals and planners, so that someday if my kids do want to read these, they'll know, oh, it's a triangle. I can ignore that. That's just my mom talking about her planners. So that is how I use the book. I have several covers that I love. This is only 3. I have a Moterm here in caramel, I believe. And I have a JenikasJournals in Pueblo Black, which I absolutely adore. And then ChicSparrow. This is, I'm having a mental block, so I'll have to fill in the notes what this is. But the artist Giovanni. So those are just 3 of the pocket size calendar covers that I have. So I love them all so much. I think I keep my planner in one book, in one cover for about 12 hours before I switch it out to another one, because I just love them all so much and try to use them all. So that is an overview of how I'm using the Pocket Full Year Planner by Sterling Ink. If you have any questions or comments, I would love to see them. This is, like I said, my first video ever, and so be kind. All right, hope you all have a great day, and thank you for watching.